Hi everyone, welcome to UTV Guna and our show, the Roaring Gunners from the City of Joy with Sauradeep from the Arsenal Bengal official supporters group. Hi bro, how are you?
I'm great, man. How are you? Very busy today, because of the transfer deadline day. So yeah, doing okay.
Yeah, busy days for someone like yourself working in journalism. You got a lot to cover. You're telling me you're covering all the transfers in Europe. So that's a
Uh,
lot of stuff. A lot's been happening. It's been a very busy transfer window, hasn't it?
yeah, it's been, because you can see. I'm a bit surprised that Liverpool and City haven't been linked or haven't even tried to sign a player. But apart from that, you can see the likes of Leeds, Bournemouth have made a signing as well. Leeds doing well. So yeah, Nottingham Forest, nevertheless, they are always buying players and yeah, it's been a busy one for sure. Great one for Arsenal as well, because we have got a player finally in the field. Yeah, all good.
Yeah, bro, let's talk about our transfer business then. So today we've signed Jorginho from Chelsea. What's your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, it's a great signing, to be honest, because I know people around me, the Arsenal fans, they're a bit sad, some a bit angry, pissed that we didn't get Moises Caicedo. But I think Jorginho is a good player. He's a Champions League winner, Chelsea Europa League winner, won the Euro with Italy as well. So man, he has got loads of experience, and that's exactly what we need. I think Jorginho is getting him for around 10 to 12 million pounds, 1.5 year deal. I think this is a perfect signing for us because Caicedo would have been perfect, but as we didn't get him, I think getting Jorginho is not a bad thing at all because we have tried to sign him before. Because remember in 2020 when Mikel Arteta was just came in at Arsenal, we wanted to sign him, we didn't get him. Even Jorginho was linked to Manchester City, with Manchester City when Arteta was there as well. So we can see that there is a long-term admiration from Mikel Arteta for the player, and I think this is a perfect signing for us because given his experience, given his work ethic, and given his mentality as well, I think we have a decent addition to our squad because coming March or April or May, and if we're still in the title race, it's probably 6 or 7 points ahead of City or whoever it is. I think his experience will be coming in very handy for us. I'm very happy, to be honest. To sum it up, I'm really happy with this signing.
Yeah, for sure. He's really experienced, and we know as we get towards the latter part of the season, there's going to be a lot of pressure on that title running. A lot of our players have not experienced that, so to have someone in that's experienced playing these sort of massive games, as you said, Champions League winner, won the Euros with Italy, so he's got a lot of big game experience, and that's going to be valuable. And with Price, we got a good deal. You got to say in terms of the money because he only had 6 months left on his contract, so we didn't have to pay too much. He's 31, so right, he's not too young, but as you said, the experience is going to be key. And with our squad, we've got a very young squad, so to have someone like him, I think it's going to be really positive for us. And it's been an amazing transfer window. If you look at it overall, we've got three players in. Normally in January, it's very difficult to get players in, but we've managed to strengthen our squad. I think Trossard's been a great signing for us. He looked so good against City. We'll talk about that City game in a minute. But overall, how would you rate our transfer window?
I'm gonna give 8 because we got Leandro Trossard. We need an attacking player. We got him, and then you can see we got QVO. We needed left side of center back. We got it, and we needed a midfielder, and we got it in Jorginho. So yeah, I won't say I will give it an 8. It would have been for a 10 had we got Caicedo and Modric, but it is as it is because you can't really blame it on us because those I think for Modric 90 million for Modric unproven player, I think too much, and same goes to Moises Caicedo as well. He has just had one good season with Brighton, so you can't really go and pay for crazy money for him because Brighton were expecting I think maybe at around 85 million. We bid around 65 million for him, but they did rejected it. I think that is the right stance from us, to move away from there. But yeah, probably in the summer we're gonna go for the like the Rice and Caicedo again. But I'm really very happy with this transfer window because this is the first time you can see that we have been so busy during January because in the previous seasons probably one player with a loan deal and all these things that has happened. But this is the first time in January that we have signed three players as far as I can remember. So yeah, very happy with the dealings and I'm gonna give 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's been a great transfer window. I think we've done some really good business. We're not had to overspend. We've been very strong in our transfer windows in recent times where if we identify a player, we go for him. But at the same time, if they want the other club are trying to charge too much, then we move away, move on to the next target. And we've been doing that really well. The last couple of summer transfer windows have been amazing. We know last January was difficult. We couldn't get anyone in. But this January, we've really gone out. We've shown that we're really serious. We know we're in such a great place in the Premier League. So it's got to give a lot of credit to Edu, Arteta, the board. They've gone and got that business done, strengthened our squad. It's really going to help us now. Really excited. So let's talk about our game against City now. And so difficult one. We know the FA Cup is not one of our priorities. We're in such a great place in the league, and you could see that in Arteta's team selection. He made 6 changes. Man City went full strength. I thought we really did play well though, considering we make 6 changes. We really gave him a difficult game. That first half, we had the better chances, thought we were a better team. And in the end, overall, it was a very good performance in the circumstances. And to lose just 1-0, their goal was very good. Got to give him credit for that. But I was very impressed with how we played. What were your thoughts?
Actually, I think I was very happy that we lost this game because, given the performance that we showed, there is no excuses because we played extremely well with even all those changes. With all those changes, and we going toe to toe with City, I think it was an impressive performance from the likes of Trossard, and you could see other players who have really stepped up, and we missed Thomas Partey in the entirety of the second half. I think that kind of cost us as well because Partey was immense in the first half and doing extremely well. But I was kind of happy because that takes away a pressure from us because had we gone on to win the game and had we advanced to the next round, it would have been another game. And with the team squad that we have, it could have been a potential problem for us. And I'm really happy because now Man City will have to worry about their FA Cup games and they'll have to worry about chasing us in the Premier League, and they have the Champions League as well. So I'm really, I won't say that you can't be happy if your team loses, but on the hindsight, you can see that probably for the Premier League, this is the best thing that can happen to us. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. And if you tell me about the match, I think we did well in catches in the second half as well. You could see that Eddie and Nketiah missed an absolute shit sitter. From the left hand side, the cross he should have put it in. That should have been 1-1 at that moment. But overall, this play, you can see the gap between us and Man City has closed considerably. You could see that our players are now showing enough quality, enough heart, strong mentality to go, and play against a team like Man City at their own backyard. So yeah, definitely things have really changed in a positive way for us, and we can take away a lot from that because although it was a defeat, we could see many performances and instances of brilliance from our players, which is very encouraging. And I will take one FA Cup loss if we beat them in the league at the Etihad later this season. So yeah, I'm very fine with that. It's disappointing that we lost it. Yeah, FA Cup being our forte in the last few years or so. We have won it 4 times in the last 10 years, I think. So yeah, it's disappointing in that regard. But overall, if you see the bigger picture and how it may affect or benefit us, I can only see benefits. Because it will mean less games, it will mean less work pressure, more rest, freshening up more for the Premier League games because that all that matters at this point.
Talking of the games coming up against City, so we know we've got them in a couple of weeks here. I mean, later in the season there. What was really good to see as well is how we dealt with Haaland. We know what a great player he is, but first half, I thought Gabriel and Rob Holding were outstanding with him. Rob Holding did get that booking, but he was really good. He was very physical with him. Then second half, when Saliba come on, him and Gabriel again didn't really give Haaland much in the game, and that's going to be really important. So that's going to give him confidence to deal with him. We know he's a world-class striker, so really good to see how our defense coped with him.
Yeah, you could see that the defense were doing extremely well. Every time Haaland had ball, you could see that we were negotiating it quite well, and keeping him quiet for the entirety of 90 minutes is a brilliant achievement that these defenders can take away with them. And definitely this is going to boost their confidence when they be coming in the Etihad or whenever we play at the Emirates. Earlier, I think it's in the middle of February, we play Man City at the Emirates. So yeah, definitely a good thing. As you can see, our defense has improved considerably with the likes of Saliba, Gabriel, and even Rob Holding doing extremely well. Plenty of things to take forward for us. Plenty of positives from the game that we can garner, I believe.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, as you said, we've definitely closed the gap to them. I'd say we're as good as they are. The Premier League table shows we're actually better than them this season. We're playing better than
Yeah.
them. Overall, just the way we're playing, I think we can be very confident. I was always worried about City, earlier in the season, like we know how good they are. They can go on these long runs of winning games, but we showed we can match them. And I'm confident we're going to beat him here at the Emirates. I'm really excited for that one. Not long to go now, about 15 days counting that one down.
Mm.
But before that, let's talk about this weekend then. So we've got Everton away. Difficult game. We lost there last season. We haven't got the best of records up there in general. It's a difficult ground to go to, we know. And now they've had a new manager come in, so they might have that bounce effect that they talk about when a new manager comes in as well. So we're gonna have to make sure we're on top of our game. Lunchtime kickoff on Saturday. Go there. As we've been doing all season, these difficult away grounds we've gone to, the likes of Crystal Palace, Brentford, Chelsea, to name a few. We've just gone and dominated the games and comfortably won them. So I'm hoping for more of the same on Saturday. What's your thoughts?
Actually, I'm very confident because you can see Everton are in disarray. Although they changed the manager, but they're struggling to get in players. Those old players that they have got are not performing or they're not good enough. So I'm pretty confident that we're gonna get 3 points. Yeah, I know Goodison is a tough place to go. And with Sean Dice coming in, there will be players who will be motivated. The players will be looking to impress the new manager. You can see the positive energy whenever there is a change in there's a managerial change in the club. So we'll have to deal with that. That's for sure. Along with the crowd and some probably a bit optimism after the change of the manager. I think if we can deal in the first 5 or 10 minutes, if we can settle in, I think we're gonna get 3 points with ease because given the quality that we have and the way these guys are playing, I can only see 3 points, my friend.
Yeah, hopefully we can go there, dominate, get them 3 points. What do you think is the key to us winning that game?
I think I think dominating. I think you can't leave your foot off the pedal. I think that's the thing that we've been doing, and you can see an Everton team, although struggling, they will have high energy for the game, and if you can get an early goal, I think that's gonna be key. And we have to probably stop the likes of Iwobi and all the midfielders that they have because they'll be looking to feed off their strikers. And if you can deal it in midfield and get an early goal, I think that's game done for us because given the condition that they are at this moment, if they go a goal down, I think they won't have enough to come back into the game, and we'll have to exploit that and get an early goal. Calm the supporters down, silence them, and then we can play our game and probably extend the lead by 2 or 3 goals. I can see if we get a goal early, probably within the first 15-20 minutes, that will be very key because I think that's gonna put extra pressure on them and we can capitalize on that. But if it continues with probably like 60 65 minutes there's no goal, then they may fancy that yeah they can get something out of this match, which is not good for us. So I think early goal will be key in the match.
Okay, yeah, just as I was saying to you about our recent record there, just looking at it now, so we've not beaten them there since 2017. So we're due to go there and win. Hopefully, it's going to be on Saturday. What's your correct score prediction?
Like 20 20 last one.
That'll be amazing. Let's hope so. Can go there, have a nice dominant win like that. Just looking at now at our main rival, Man City's fixture this weekend. They've got Tottenham away. They just played each other not too long ago. We know what happened there. Tottenham went 2-0 up and they messed it up. Ended up losing comfortably 4-2 to City in the end. What's your thoughts on that one?
Tottenham will have to make amends because they at the Etihad they've perhaps got the biggest chance, to get a result and to get 3 points, but they squandered it. Probably they'll have to go, think at themselves and think that yeah, this is we got so close to beat them at the Etihad because we're leading by 2-0. We can replicate that at our own home, and probably they're gonna get 3 points or probably a point out of this game because they made a signing today as well. Pedro Porro has joined in. I think he's a good player, young right back from Sporting Lisbon. So yeah, that's going to definitely strengthen them at that side because at the right back they were really struggling with the likes of Doherty and all the players. So I can only expect that they're gonna show up and they're not gonna capitulate at the back because if they play well and get 3 points, they won't just be benefiting themselves, but they will benefit us as well. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting. But I'm really skeptical that whether they'll be able to get 3 points. Probably a point is the fair thing that at most, I think they're gonna get, but 3 points for Tottenham will be the nicest thing. I'm really surprised that I'm saying it.
It'd be good if they can get a result. So let's see. They've played well against City in recent times, even in this game, just for one. In the first half, they did
Yeah,
manage to mix
exactly.
it up. They've got a good record. I think last season, two times they drew against them. What's your correct score prediction?
I'm gonna go with 2-2. I'm gonna go with a 2-2 draw because I don't think it will be a dull draw. I think if it is a draw, it will be an entertaining one, and I'm gonna go with a 2-2 draw.
Okay, that'll be a great result for us. Let's hope it is going to be another great weekend for us and we can extend our lead at the top of the table. Okay, so yeah, just looking at a couple of other games this weekend. It's amazing to say this that apart from City's game, none of the other teams' games really concern us. We have such a big lead over all of them. Like even now, down to the team in third, Man United, we've got 11-point lead on them with a game in hand. It's amazing to say we're in such a good position. But yeah, just look at some of our fixtures this weekend and get your predictions on. So Man United are playing Crystal Palace.
At home,
Yeah, Man United at home. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a win for United. 2-1 win for United.
Okay, and Wolverhampton are playing against Liverpool.
Probably a draw. Probably 1-1. I don't see Liverpool getting a victory because they're struggling now. They lost against Brighton so bad in the FA Cup. So yeah, I
That
think
was
it's gonna go
one
blah blah.
amazing goal from that guy to win it in the last minute like that.
Sorry,
What a goal.
Mitoma. He's a top player, man. He's a top player.
That was an amazing goal. The way he took it, really good. All right, I'm meant to finish with Newcastle against West Ham.
Probably another win for Newcastle. 1-0, probably.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a good weekend again. A lot of good fixtures to look forward to, and looking forward to discussing with you all next week, bro. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man.
You're welcome. So that's all from us. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share.